Morning. So today is Fence the Garden Day, and I'm gonna dedicate as much time as I need to this today because these chickens are destroying my gardens. I came out earlier and there's squash that's dug up, like scratched up over in the lettuces. It's all scratched up. So I really have to get these gardens protected so that I can free range the chickens. It's really not an option. I would like them to free range, period. So we have these stakes, and Matt's actually gonna go get some more because, well, we need more. We got a whole thing to do. And then I found this, it's called deer netting. And I don't know, we're gonna wrap it and see if it works. I feel like it will. I don't know, we're gonna try it, we're gonna see. I think it's gonna work. So what I decided to do for gates, because I do have to be able to get in and out of here at some point, and I figured the best way to do that is to go ahead and put 2 stakes here. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So this right here is the pathway. So you can see a stake here, stake here. If I put 2 stakes here, I can make one of these a gate so that it's attached and I can just open and close it as I need it. And I figured that's probably the easiest way to do it at this point. Bless you! Bee just sneezed. I'm gonna start wrapping. I'm gonna see how this works. It is already really hot out here. It's supposed to be around 80 today. You're working in the sun, that is hot. Alright, well, I've gone as far as I can go here because I need these other stakes to finish this. Got a chicken laying an egg over there. But I think it's gonna work out really well. It covers a lot. It's double, like, thickness. I mean, I could double the amount if I cut that in half, but I feel like it's stronger if it's the double thickness. We'll see. So I might need maybe one more of these rolls. I'm not sure yet. But otherwise, looks like it's working out pretty good. And I am gonna have to stake the bottoms. Come here, Bee! Bee doesn't know what to do over there because it's from standing here, you can't even see it. He's used to being able to walk through the garden, and even though I'm trying to constantly get him out. So that's actually good. No dogs either. Yeah, this was my #1 priority today, is getting these gardens blocked. Alright, took a little bit of a break. Sun beating on me can get to me sometimes. Also, I forgot that we are going to Six Flags later today. We've been members for years, and they're finally opening up to today is members only. And we had to make a reservation. So we are going to Six Flags 5 o'clock today, which should be a lot of fun. We haven't been because of COVID. It was all closed completely last year. And yeah, we're all looking forward to it. Unfortunately, I can't really do rides anymore because I have vertigo. So anything that spins or knocks my head around is off limits because it'll make me dizzy, and I hate being dizzy. So yeah, but it's fun to be able to see the kids, and they're having fun. They get to go on rides. Emily now is old enough. She asked me today if I thought she would be big enough to go on the bumper cars because she loves the bumper cars, but she always has to ride with somebody because she's little. She's not so little anymore. So I think she's big enough to go by herself now, which is good and bad because my baby girl's getting big. Alrighty, anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get some weeding done in these potatoes. I'm like paying attention to certain ones because I'm not getting, I mean, I don't know, you guys can probably see, there's potatoes, but not as many have come up as I had hoped yet. But now that I'm down here looking really close, I can actually see a lot more than I thought was coming up. And I think they're just taking their time, because this entire bed is potatoes, this whole thing, and it's pretty big. Back there I have corn on the cob and what else do I have? Oh, bush beans, and that's back going up towards the woods. Over here I planted some watermelon and cantaloupe, which actually I can see some cantaloupes coming up now. This is all stuff like the watermelon, cantaloupe, things that vine out, and pumpkins on the other side. I put them in these areas on purpose because they do vine out, and I can direct them to go up into the woods very easily. We have over here big, I think they're raspberry bushes. Raspberry or blackberry, or both. I can't remember from last year, but we didn't plant them, they were already here. Oh wow, you guys have something, dirt on you. Anyway, yeah, so that all right there, going over towards the outhouse, it's all like berries. So with that, and then having all of this on this back end, anything that vines, the pumpkins are on the back end over there. Again, I can maneuver all of the vines up into towards the wood and out to the sides and stuff. And I did that on purpose so that they don't impede on the rest of the gardens. I'm over here looking at I got cabbages growing, broccoli, cauliflower. I got all this stuff growing over here, and I can see all of the leaves clipped off from these chickens. So frustrating. Oh, my peas are coming up. I see them.
Hi.
Hi. All right, I got this first garden done. It's surrounded. I think it'll be a good protection for it from these chickens. I'm gonna let them out soon, but I do want to kind of do this one real quick before I let them out. I just kind of want to get it out of the way because they tend to go in this a lot, because there's a lot of lettuces here. It's coming out good. I think it might work. Kids are drawing on the chalkboard. Yeah. So I've got up to here done, to this one side of the path of the greenhouse. Now I'm starting on that side. And I'll go around as much as I can, and I am going to need one more roll of that netting. I like it because it actually looks nice and neat. You can barely see it. Alright guys, the true test. Chickens versus fence. Let's see what happens. So far so good. These guys that are coming over here, which they usually try to get into the garden, I've got it like tucked underneath the feet of these poles, so that, because there's like a little hook on the bottom of these feet, so I got it tucked under and on that hook. But we'll see if they outsmart it somehow and get under in between the poles. But they all seem to be running that way towards the compost pile, so I think mission accomplished. Alright, I'll show you what I did for a gate. So it's just simple. I just kind of put two poles there, cut it down the middle of the two poles, and there we go. That's my gate, so that I can get in and out. I did that also over there in the big garden, and that so B can get out. He was stuck in here for a little bit. Hi, Mr. B. So it works. Doesn't need to be anything fancy, just as long as I can get in and out, that's all. There is a chicken way over there trying to get in. She's looking for a way in. Let's see if I can get you guys to see. You see her? She's looking for a way in. She was like pacing back and forth, looking in, trying to get in. I have it around every part of the garden. Matt did go pick up one more roll because we are, just short. So we'll finish the back side of this around the greenhouse garden, and then it'll be done. We don't have to worry about the front because they don't go in the front. Yeah, they're all out right now. This is what I want to see. I want to see them free ranging, but not in my garden, because they are very destructive in a garden. As if you have chickens, you know that. There we go. That's exactly what I want to see. Scratching away, getting them bugs. Perfect. I want to jump in this pool so bad right now. Oh my god. It's nice and clear and ready to go. And it looks so nice. Checking out my plants out front here. The soil's still wet, which is good because it's pretty hot today. It's funny when you have a bunch of landscapers go by staring at what you did. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I don't care. I gotta put these stakes in front of these pieces of wood because they're kind of bowing out a little bit with the weight of the dirt. Hello? It'll be on Saturday. Yeah. Saturday and Sunday. Thank you. Actually, I do have, how many did you want? I have 2 dozen. That was interesting. Somebody just came and bought eggs. We have our eggs farm stand on the weekends, but we sell out like in a day, in a couple of hours. In last week's case, it was literally a couple of hours and we sold out. Some person came and got 3 dozen before we even opened. So yeah, that was pretty neat. Normally I'm like, well, wait till the weekend, but I'm like, why not sell them now, right? Okay, I'm gonna finish. All right, that's that. That part's finished. Alrighty, fence is done, everything's good, chickens can't get in. Aiden's up there shooting his BB gun. You can see him up there. Alright, so I've had a chance to assess the damage in this garden. This is the greenhouse, this side of the garden. There were green peppers in here and kale and Swiss chard. There's a little bit of Swiss chard left, but these chickens really decimated. The kale is like pretty much gone. They're like nubs. Everything other than, honestly, which is weird, the lettuce is pretty much gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to amend this a little bit with some of the soil we used out front. It's half compost as well. I'm going to throw that in here and I'm going to replant the seeds of all of that stuff that was in here already. And now that the chickens can't get in, they'll have a fighting chance. Oh, the life of chicken owners, right?